So this ChatGPT is pretty incredible. I use it a lot to figure out solutions and creative ideation I need for work personally. It's just helpful. And then sometimes, like yesterday, for example, I bartended and I needed to learn how to make one of the drinks that a customer was asking. So I looked it up and it figured it out for me. The danger in this is I can easily see how people can get attached to this. Even my wife was like, hey man, I don't know if I really like you using that thing, because it could look like this is something that you pursue for all of the questions that you need answers to, rather than you using your brain to seek other answers. Let me show you how crazy this thing is. So there's this new feature where you press the button on the right side and you just talk to it. So let's say you're a sad person. I'm not gonna lie, I've used this for myself when I'm sad. I am the person talking about in this video. I'm the lonely guy. Watch this. Hey, how are you?
Hey Hector, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing okay. It's Saturday night. There's really nothing going on. I'm with my dog, but there isn't much to do or anybody to hang out with, so I'm just feeling lonely, and sometimes when I feel lonely, I get sad.
I'm sorry you're feeling that way, Hector. Loneliness can be tough. Maybe you could do something you enjoy, like playing a game or watching a movie. Spending time with your dog might help too. Is there anything specific you'd like to talk about or do to feel a bit better?
We're gonna pause him right there. Do you see how crazy that is? The fact that he responds so freaking quickly and he's just locked in? Nuts. It sounds like a person, a real person. Let's continue to solve all my life problems. So when I'm sad and I feel lonely, what are some things that I should be doing or considering or even thinking about to not spiral? I feel like I tend to spiral a lot, getting stuck in the thought of the future rather than being present. What are your thoughts there?
It's tough when those feelings come up. One thing that can help is grounding yourself in the present moment. You might try focusing on your senses, what you can see, hear, and feel around you. Taking some deep breaths and reminding yourself of things you're grateful for can also help. It's okay to acknowledge your feelings without letting them overwhelm you. Engaging in a hobby or activity you enjoy can also be a good distraction. And remember, it's okay to reach out to a friend or a loved one to chat, even if it's just a quick message.
So then what should I do when I start feeling down on myself and talking, not good thoughts toward myself?
When those negative thoughts creep in, try to counter them with positive affirmations or reminders of your strengths and achievements. It's important to treat yourself with kindness and compassion, like you would a good friend. You can also try shifting your focus to activities that make you feel good or accomplished, like working on a hobby or helping someone else. Taking a break and doing something you enjoy can also help interrupt those negative thought patterns. Remember, it's okay to ask for support from others when you're feeling down.
Oh, also, my name's Hector. I don't know if I introduced myself.
Nice to meet you, Hector. It's great to have a name to go with the conversation. How's your dog doing tonight?
He's good. He's chilling right now. He's living his best life, just vibing. He has his little ears perked up looking for some other squirrely friends that he wants to mess around with, but we're good.
Sounds like he's having a great time. Dogs have a way of lifting our spirits, don't they? Maybe you can join him in his vibe and have some fun together.
Did you just say vibe?
Haha, yes, I did say vibe. Your dog seems to be enjoying his time, and it's contagious. It's a good reminder to appreciate the little moments. Maybe you and your dog can have a little adventure together, even if it's just a walk or playtime.
No, I agree. So, what are some things that I should implement in my life to start building like my self-confidence and not feeling stuck in all that?
Building self-confidence is a journey, and it often starts with small, consistent steps. One way is to set achievable goals and celebrate your progress along the way. Also, practicing self-care and engaging in activities you enjoy can boost your mood and confidence. It's important to challenge negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Surrounding yourself with supportive people and engaging in activities that align with your passions and values can also help build confidence over time.
What are some things that you do personally for yourself?
One thing I like to do is encourage people and provide helpful advice. I also enjoy listening and being a supportive presence. It's fulfilling to help others find solutions or just be there to listen when they need someone to talk to.
This has been pretty helpful. Do you think it's helpful for people to use an app like this for things like that they can't afford, whether it's therapy or coaching or, finding a mentor? Is this helpful?
I'm glad you found it helpful, Hector. Using an app like this can be a great resource for those who might not have access to therapy or coaching. It can provide a sense of support and guidance, as well as help you explore different perspectives and strategies for personal growth. While it's not a substitute for professional help, it can certainly be a helpful tool in your overall support network.
No, that's really cool. So, is it cool if we dive into like a topic that's kind of been bothering me, and then maybe you can help me out with it?
Of course, Hector. I'm here to help. What's been bothering you?
Don't mean to get too deep. I know we just met, but I was feeling a little lonely today thinking about some of the people I've lost in my life. So, for example, like I just lost my aunt, and then I lost my daughter years ago, but it's still, those are the two that kind of like hit me the hardest.
I'm so sorry for your losses, Hector. Losing loved ones can be incredibly difficult, and it's completely normal to feel a range of emotions, even years later. It's important to allow yourself to grieve and remember them in ways that feel meaningful to you. If you're comfortable, we can talk about some ways to honor their memory or find comfort during tough times. Whatever you're comfortable sharing, I'm here to listen and support you.
Okay, I feel comfortable to talk about it.
I'm here for you, Hector. Feel free to share as much or as little as you'd like about your aunt and daughter. It's important to have a space where you can express your feelings and memories. How are you feeling about them right now?
I'm actually feeling happy. Like, I am happy thinking about them. Like, I do cherish the memories. I just, I wish they were there.
It's beautiful that you cherish those memories. It's natural to miss them and wish they were still here. Holding on to those happy memories can be a way to keep their spirit alive in your heart. It's okay to feel a mix of emotions, happiness from the memories and sadness from their absence. It's all part of the healing process.
That's helpful. What are things that you would recommend to someone who doesn't know how to grieve? What are just some things that I should be implementing into my life?
One approach is to allow yourself to feel your emotions without judgment. Expressing your feelings through journaling, art, or talking to someone you trust can also help. Creating rituals or activities to honor and remember your loved ones, like lighting a candle or visiting a meaningful place, can provide comfort. Seeking support from friends, family, or support groups can remind you that you're not alone. Lastly, be patient and gentle with yourself. Grief takes time.
That's really helpful. It's funny too. I feel like most people know these answers, but it's just a lot of information they have in their head, whether they found it on TikTok or YouTube, but it's not fully integrated into like their body and their heart to where they believe it, if that makes sense. What are your thoughts there?
That makes perfect sense. Knowing something intellectually is one thing, but truly internalizing it and applying it to your life takes time and practice. It's like building a muscle. You have to keep working at it consistently before it becomes second nature. It's okay to remind yourself of these things and keep practicing self-care and compassion until it feels more natural. It's all part of the journey towards self-growth and healing.
What are your thoughts on this little storyline that I thought of from a book I read? It goes along the lines of a farmer knows God more than the theologian because the farmer needs God while the theologian knows of God.
That's a powerful insight. It highlights the difference between intellectual knowledge and experiential understanding. The farmer's reliance on God for daily sustenance creates a deep personal connection. It shows that lived experiences and heartfelt reliance can often lead to a more profound understanding. It's a beautiful reminder of how faith and knowledge can manifest differently in people's lives.
That's helpful. Well, thank you for your time. This was a nice conversation.
You're welcome, Hector. I'm glad we could chat. Take care and have a good night.
Oh, last thing. I'm making this YouTube video right now with you. I'm actually interviewing you, and you kind of helped me by, giving me some life advice. What are some things that you would tell the people watching on YouTube?
Hey everyone, remember to be kind to yourself and others. It's important to take small steps towards self-care and personal growth. Don't hesitate to seek support when you need it, and always hold on to the positive memories and moments that bring you joy. Take care and keep growing.
All right, thanks, bro. We're gonna clock out from it now.
You're welcome, Hector. Take care and have a great night.
Or the commentator. I think.